Everybody has recipes and family traditions that they've had passed down through the years. And especially around the holiday times, everybody starts to make those recipes or find them in some cases. Mine happens to be Coke salad. It has been a recipe that has been passed down through my family, starting with my great-grandmother. Coke salad uses pretty basic ingredients, doesn't take long to make. It involves a packet of cream cheese at room temperature, half a can of crushed pineapple, 1 cup of nuts, crushed, a small package of cherry jello, a bottle of maraschino cherries, and a 12-ounce can of Coke. And then you have a small bowl that you're going to mix your cream cheese and your crushed pineapples in, and then the large bowl for everything else. The first thing you do is put the cream cheese and the pineapple with the juice into the small bowl and mix it up. Maybe. Cream cheese has to be at room temperature, else you cannot, well, you can, but it's hard to mash in with the pineapple. And if you don't have it at room temperature and mash it in, it gets really clumpy when it's mixed in with the jello, and all of a sudden you'll be eating a big thing of cream cheese. Coke salad is not the most appeasing looking dessert. It actually looks very, very disgusting, but I promise it is really, really good. After you have the cream cheese and pineapple mixed up, you can just set it to the side. We'll use it in a minute. The next thing you need to do is chop up your cherries. It's easier if you can get a thing of cherries that are already chopped up, but I could not find a bottle. Dump the juice in a separate cup because you're going to add it to the jello and Coke later on. It's a lot easier if you have something that you can just stick them all in and crush. You can cut the cherries as big as you want them. Some people in my family like them smaller. Some people like them whole. Sometimes we have to make more than one bowl to appease everybody. Now, if you have someone in your family who doesn't like cherries all that much, you don't have to add the whole bottle. You can just do a few of them. after you cut up your cherries, you're going to put the Jell-O into the large bowl. And heat up 1 cup of water till it's boiling, like you would if you're making normal Jell-O. And I'm just going to stick it in the microwave. To the Jell-O, you add half a can of Coke and the cherries. After you've added the boiling water, so I'll cut up a few more cherries while that finishes boiling. And you add the juice from the cherries, half the can of Coke, and it's supposed to fizz like that. Go ahead and add the warm water, and you stir it up until the Jell-O dissolves. Then you add in the cherries, add in the cream cheese, and the pineapple. And then you add in the nuts. And you stir it all up and let it sit overnight like you would normal Jell-O. And when it's all done, it comes out looking like this. So that is Coke salad. You have a cup of chopped pecans, a 10-ounce can of maraschino cherries, cream cheese, half a can of crushed pineapples, a can of Coke, and a thing of Jell-O. You mix the pineapples and the cream cheese together. You put them in a bowl and set it to the side. You chop up your cherries and save the cherry juice. Make the Jell-O like you normally would, except instead of adding a cup of cold water, you add half a can of Coke. And then you put the pecans in the big bowl, put everything else in the big bowl, mix it together, and you're done.